Hello campers and canoe trippers. What this is going to be is a short video on wilderness hygiene, or how I take bucket baths out here in the wilderness. Years ago I had one of those sun shower things where you squeeze the bag and you get the water over you like a shower. But I never did like that because it didn't seem to hold much, and the sprinkling water down, it always seemed to be cold on my shoulders. It never really got the drenching that I like for a really good bath. I should note that I used this system at home when our water heater had to be replaced. My wife had to stand in our bathtub while I poured buckets of water heated over the stove over her. Anyway, this is real simple, real straightforward. Once you learn how to do it, you've done it a few times, you'll never do anything else. Okay, now look over here. This is my bucket bath setup. I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you a few things here. Okay, first off, I have to find a good spot to do it. And between these two trees, I had everything that I needed. Okay, now I have my big 3-quart billy, and I fill that up with water. This stove has a nice wide grate on it, so that 3-quart billy will sit right up there. Now, over here, I have the large bucket out of my Coleman cook kit and a platypus bag. Now, what I do, of course, is I fill this platypus bag up about to the 4-liter mark with just cold lake water. And I heat the Coleman bucket up just short of boiling. And the big 3-quart billy, it gets almost hot. Really nice, lukewarm. Okay. Now to get things ready, I have my clothes bag with what I'm going to change into ready. I have just the right spot where I can put my towel, and having just taken a bath, that's what how I wash my t-shirt. I lay it down and I stand on it. I like this spot too because it had a place over here and another nice big root over here to put things on that I wanted to keep dry, and where I could find them. So basically, I stand on my t-shirt, and then I dump the 3-liter container over my head in short spurts while I add some of this really good outdoor soap to it. Now, after I've washed myself all over very thoroughly, I take the platypus, which has had the almost boiling water in this container poured into it, and now I have a really nice big bucket of really warm water from the mix that I can pour over my head and get really drenched, get all the soap off, and it just feels good. And of course the towel has been sitting someplace handy where I can dry myself off. I'll come back around and look at me here for a minute. Now this is something that I would normally do in the evening, just before I went to bed. That way I can climb into the bag all nice and clean. If I have any suntan lotion, bug juice all over me, I can wipe that off, clean that off before I get into the sleeping bag. But today, there was not much going on. I decided to stay in this camp and take a rest day. So in the middle of the day, with, of course, on an empty lake with nobody around, I took my bath. Okay, now I hope that gave you enough good information. You can stop swimming in the lake or taking sponge baths or something like that and use my bucket bath system. Okay, later on, fellow campers and go trippers, I'll have more.